I'm Ian McStravick. I'm the Curious Chef. Today I'm going to make a classic Italian soup, Bouillabaisse. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Well, the fishermen used to, on their boats, they would take the lesser fish that they would catch, the bony fish, the ones that they couldn't sell in market. Fish. And they would just take a cauldron of seawater and boil it right there on their boat and make themselves some stew. The women in the village said, you know what, I've got some extra vegetables in my garden. Why don't I meet you on the beach while you're out there fishing? I'll start preparing the stew or the soup. And when you come in to sell your wares at the market, you drop off those bony pieces of fish that you can't get any money for to fish. And, you know, I'll make the stew. When you're done at market and coming back to your boat, I'll give you a bowl of soup. Get your pan nice and hot. First thing to go in is mirepoix. Sweat the veg. Lets the water come out, lets the flavor develop a little bit, a little salt, pepper. So once the vegetables start to cook down, the onions start to turn translucent, they develop a little bit of color and release your flavor. Now we start adding the other ingredients. For bouillabaisse, a little fennel, potato. Mix those in, let those start to cook. Now we'll be adding things in stages, and the reason that happens is the flavors develop at different times. Things take different times to cook. Those are cooked nicely now. We'll add some chopped tomatoes. Seafood stock. Let that simmer and go a while. This would probably be the point that the women on the beach would have a little nip of brandy or maybe smoke a cigar. So now that our vegetables are getting nice and soft, it's developing a really nice flavor, we want to add our aromatics, garlic, a little bit of thyme. Here in the restaurant, I've got some tail pieces of cod that we sell. You know, the fillets are really nice, and that's where we make our money. But the trimmings, that's what I'm going to use in the stew here. So I'm going to add the fish. Now, one of the things that sets bouillabaisse apart from other stews or other soups is that the ingredients are added and then it's cooked until they're done before you add something else. So just add the cod. You're going to turn the heat up on that. Let that come to a boil. Let that fish cook before I add in the mussel. So mussels should be closed. If they're open a little bit, you just tap them. And if they close up on you, see that one's closing, then it's still alive. If you tap them and they stay open, it means they're dead, so just get rid of them. Alright, now that our cod is cooked, time to add our mussels. Go right in, give it a stir. And the bouillabaisse is just about done at this point. Really, last two things to go are a little bit of saffron. A little bit, not much. This stuff is really expensive. Don't need much at all. And the last bit, little tip I picked up from Alice Waters out of Chez Penny. She learned about bouillabaisse when she visited Italy and watched the women on the beach making this. They were making it over open wood fires in iron cauldrons, and the bouillabaisse had a real smoky flavor to it. So when she makes it at her restaurant, if it doesn't have enough of that smoky flavor to it, she'll actually reach into the wood fire, pull out a little piece of burning wood, a little piece of charred wood, and throw it right in. Now, you'll obviously fish that out before you serve it to anybody, but just let it steep in there, floats right on top, adds a really nice smoky flavor to your bouillabaisse. Very good. Got that nice fish flavor. The fish. The wood definitely adds a smokiness to the bouillabaisse. Tomatoes are really nice. Seasoning is spot on. The aromatics really kicked in. The thyme, you can taste everything. Just a really, really well done bouillabaisse. So I'm Ian Extravic, the Curious Chef, and I hope that I piqued your curiosity with this bouillabaisse.